All right, for the reteach, we are going to kind of break it down a little bit more step by step for you, do a couple with just fractions, and then some word problems. So 4/9 divided by 6/7. First step is we convert it from a mixed number to an improper fraction. These are already fractions, so I'm just going to rewrite them as is. 4/9 divided by 6/7. Step 2 is we rewrite the problem by keeping, switching, flipping. So I'm keeping this first number of 4/9, switching it from division to multiplication, that's already done for us, flipping it from 6/7 to 7/6. Step 3 is we simplify using the factor chart. So I'm going to highlight my diagonals, and we're going to use our factor chart to simplify. So let's look at the greens first. 4 and 6 on my factor chart. 4 and 6, the highest number they both divide by is 2. Now remember, for 4, the 2 doesn't match up with anything, which means 4 divided by 2 is 2. So since 4 was in the top left, we're writing the simplified value of 2 in the top left. For 6 divided by 2, the 2 matches up with 3. So since 6 was the bottom right, we put our 3 in the bottom right. Now for the other diagonals, 9 and 7. Looking over here, 9 and 7, the highest number they both share is 1. So we're dividing these both by 1. If you can do that in your head, great. If not, the 1 matches up with 9 for 9. The 1 matches up with 7 for 7. So 9 divided by 1 is 9. Since that was the bottom left, we put our 9 in the bottom left. Up here, 7 divided by 1 was 7. Since that was top right, we put our 7 in the top right. Now that we've simplified, we're just multiplying across. 2 times 7, you can do in your head, you can use the calculator, or you can use your multiplication chart. 2 times 7 is 14. 9 times 3, same thing. If I use my multiplication chart, 9 times 3 matches up at 27. All right, let's try another one. 4 and 4/5 divided by 1 and 5/7. Again, first step, changing it from mixed to improper. So I take my outside number, 4 times 5 is 20, plus 4 is 24. If you want to do that on the calculator to help you, 4 times 5, enter, plus 4, enter. Over the original denominator of 5, divided by 1 times 7. Again, if you're doing it in here, that's fine. Equals 7 plus 5 equals 12. Over the original denominator of 7. Now we're rewriting the problem by keeping, switching, flipping. So keep the first number, 24/5. Switch it from division to multiplication, that was already done for you. And flipping from 12/7 to 7/12. Now last up, we're going to simplify. So I'm going to highlight my diagonals. And use my factor chart. So let's look at the greens. 24 and 12. So if I look at them here, 24 and 12, they both divide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. So 12 is the highest number they both divide by. So top left, we're doing 24 divided by 12. If I look at my factor chart, 24 and 12, the 12 matches up with 2. So 2 goes in the top left. Bottom right, 12 divided by 12. Maybe you can do it in your head. If not, the 12 matches up with 1. So 12 divided by 12 is 1 in the bottom right. Our other diagonal, 5 and 7. If we look at them on here, 5 and 7, the highest number they both share is 1. So we are dividing by 1. 5 divided by 1 is 5. 7 divided by 1 is 7. And last step, we're just going to multiply across. Again, you can do it in your head, use your factor chart, or use the calculator here. 2 times 7 is 14. 5 times 1 is 5, and we can leave it as the improper fraction. All right, and then 2 more, we're just going to look at some word problems, but again, breaking it down using the same steps. So number 3, a swimming pool is open for 7.5 hours a day. If the pool keeps 1 lifeguard on duty at a time, each lifeguard shift is 1.5 hours. How many shifts are there per day? So first thing, the keyword I see is each, which tells me it's division. Circling the numbers in the problem. The total amount that the pool is open is 7.5 hours, so that's where I'm starting it. 7.5 divided by each part, which is 1.5. So this is our original problem. Step 1, we're converting the mixed number to an improper fraction. So I'm multiplying 7 times 2, which is 14, plus 1 is 15 over 2. Divided by 1 times 2 is 2, plus 1 is 3 over the original denominator of 2. Step 2, rewriting the problem by keeping, switching, flipping. So keep the first number, 15 over 2. Switch from division to multiplication, which we already did. Flip from 3 over 2 to 2 over 3. Then we're going to simplify. So I'm going to look at the green, 15 and 3. If I look at my chart, so 15's over here, 3 is up here. 3 divides by 1 and 3. 15, 1, 3, 5, and 15. So the highest number they both share is 3. $15 divided by 3, the 3 matches up with 5. So top left should be 5. 3 divided by 3, 3 matches up with 1. So the bottom right should be 1. 2 and 2. Well, they're the same exact number. When they're the same exact number, they divide by themselves to become 1. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 2 divided by 2 is 1. Last step, multiply across. 5 times 1 is 5. 1 times 1 is 1. You can leave it as 5 over 1 or simplify this to 5. All right, let's look at one more. Veronica's phone has 2/5 of its battery left. If it drains another 1/9 battery each hour, how many hours will her battery last? Looking for the key word that tells us the operation. Each tells us its division. Circling the numbers given to us. The total amount that's on the battery right now is 2/5. Divided by, it's draining 1/9 each hour, so that's our part. So we've got our fraction set up. Now we're going to convert to mixed numbers. From mixed numbers to improper fractions. They're already fractions, so I'm just going to rewrite them as is. 2/5 divided by 1/9. Next step, rewrite the problem by keep it, switch it, flip it. Keep my first number, 2/5. Switch it from division to multiplication. Flip it from 1 over 9 to 9 over 1. And then simplifying. Looking at my factor chart, 2 and 1. The highest number they both share is 1. 2 divided by 1 is 1, so top left is 1. 1 divided by 1 is 1, so bottom right is 1. 5 and 9. 5 and 9, the highest number they both share is 1. 5 divided by 1 is 5, so bottom left is 5. 9 divided by 1 is 9, so top right is 9. Then we're just multiplying across. 1 times 9 is 9. 5 times 1 is 5. We can leave it as an improper fraction. So 9/5 hours. And that's it.